What's going on, everybody? Today we are doing another reaction. Big surprise, right? I know. Okay, we're doing the reaction to, is it Banyue? Banyue? One of those ways. One of those ways is how you say it. Anyway, okay. All right. Anyway, Banyue. We're reacting to the EP as well as the character demo. I think that's all there is for Banyue. So if there's something else, you guys can let me know. But we're going to be taking a look at the EP first, moving on to the character demo. This was recommended to me in the comments for one video, as well as it's just one of the newer Zenless Zone Zero trailers to take a look at. So we're going to do that. Strap in, grab a snack, grab a drink, everybody. Let's just dive in. And hopefully this is a long enough video for you to enjoy your little lunch meal, dinner meal, whatever you're doing right now. Okay, here we go. 3.5 minutes long for EP is called I Ask. All right, here we go. This is looking high quality already. Oh. Drifting through life without truly grasping the path between spirit and body. Oh. What is this language? Whoa. I gotta really focus in on the lyrics here too. Rights and wrongs of this mortal coil. Something about good and evil as well. Whoa. They're almost doing something crazy with just the lyrics on the screen. Sever one's destiny, sever one's past. He almost looks like a fighting game character, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoa. That is not the drop I expected, but it's awesome. They're definitely trying a new visual style with this one. But Banyue is like a totally different kind of style in my opinion in general, so it makes sense to do a different visual style. Face the consequences if you fall. Grace. I'm so interested in the lore of this character now. And where we are, like, what is this temple? What is prana? Error unforbidden. Dude, the music is so interesting in this one. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I'm not speaking much because honestly, I'm just like, I'm just like, holy crap. Oh, he's got his own Dragon Balls, guys. Zenyatta balls. Which one is me? Wow, okay. That was like, I'm gonna be honest, that didn't feel like Zenless Zone Zero. I mean, like, look at the thumbnail of Dai-Lin's character demo versus Banyue's. Like, that's so... The visual style in this was totally different. They went with this like crazy 3D animation that almost looks like a video game cinematic in a sense of like, you know what I mean? Or like, I don't even know what kind of style you want to call this. Not a video game cinematic. That makes no sense. It's like darker themed for sure. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like a Warhammer cinematic. If you guys have ever seen a Warhammer cinematic, very dark, right? That is what I got from this kind of style here. So, okay, I'm going to take a look at what's going on here. I don't know what this group symbol is here. I'm gonna be so honest, and when I saw this I was like, oh my god, it's the Batman symbol. So, okay. Yeah, drop in the comments on that stuff. So there's this person walking in with that, you know, with that logo. and coming up upon Banyue. And then I was focusing on the lyrics, which very interesting with the lyrics too here. They really like put them in all four corners, and as well as when it was doing it in all four corners, it almost sounded like the lyrics were coming from like all around, right? Almost ASMR a little bit. So anyway, not sure what these are. These might just be like lanterns. Very interesting story, or very interesting cinematic with this one. It was so different that I was like, I didn't talk too much because I was just instantly like honed in, right? Because it's so interesting what's happening. I didn't know what was happening, but I was just so intrigued, especially by the language and by the music and the lyrics. They just did such an interesting little EP here, I feel like. Then we have some of the lanterns turning on. It looks like he's like powering up, and I don't know. Oh, we see like, okay, we see these like little holograms of it. Almost looks like him fighting or something. Obviously, he's very like lion-like. Is that what we're going for? Like, especially right here from the side, that looks like a lion, 100%. I don't know if what Banyue means in Chinese or if it has any sort of meaning. Other than that, we do see like, I don't know, there's something about him that feels like he would be in a Tekken game. I think it's just the look and aesthetic of Banyue. And then also like some of this part here where he's like glowing red and stuff, I felt like it was just very like fighting game kind of character poses. Yeah, if there's ever a collab with like Tekken or something, honestly, he would fit perfectly in there. I mean, it doesn't have to be Tekken, any sort of fighting game. Maybe that's going to go into how Banyue plays as well. We're going to take a look at the character demo next. But, you know, a lot of our characters have some sort of weapon and whatnot. It looks like he's going to be straight up using like his claws or his fists or whatever. So I'm interested to take a look at that. Let me know what's going on in the temple. I just see like, it looks like he's maybe powering up or something. We see his Dragon Balls here. We see him glowing red. We see him plugged in. We see him meditating. The lanterns turning on. All of that stuff is happening. But I'm not quite sure what is actually happening in the scene here. Talking about the music, the dubstep music with the like, I don't want to call it like throat singing because I'm not quite sure, but it very much sounds like that when it drops. I do think it's just, I don't know, it's in like Chinese, I'm gonna guess, but you guys let me know if I'm wrong about that in the comments. Okay, we're gonna dive into the character demo and see what's going on there. All right, 3 minutes long as well. Next up in local news.
Next up in local news, several residents have recently filed complaints against a martial arts school for disturbances and regulatory violations.
Martial arts school
has been ordered to suspend operations, and TOPS have confirmed that internal investigations are underway.
Okay. Oh. Standing up with the chair like that is crazy.
Well then, let's get...
Oh.
Let's get started. Did you organize and profit from illegal underground fights?
He is a fighter.
It's not underground. Too damp. Bad for your health.
Oh my god, not the humor.
What I'm asking is, did you...
More like this.
Oh.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, that was a cool transition. What? That was actually awesome. He is a fighter. I knew it. I'm like, this man should be in a fighting game.
Your martial arts school has been reported for disturbances 18 times
Got his own
now.
school, too.
Have you used violence during your teaching?
Ooh.
Help! I'm dying here.
Oh.
I'm fine, Shifu. I'll keep going. Glad you're all right.
That's so funny. The training there seems very intense.
What exactly are you trying to do with this school of yours?
Great fighters. Probably people to rescue people around the city, right? It's gonna be my guess. Yeah, just people to be able to like rescue civilians. That's cool. All the powering up noise. Oh yeah, okay, this is really dope. I was gonna say, when is he gonna use those like Dragon Balls? This feels like an anime fight. I'm not gonna lie. What? He combined them together and crushed them all.
So strong. If If only I could be as strong as you, I'd be able to protect everyone.
Well, guess what? I have a school, buddy. Come join.
Is something the matter? We're conducting an interview. I'll submit a
Who
final
is it?
report once the investigation is finished.
Don't worry. I'll take it from here. Okay, stay
Dylan.
around.
Oh,
Looks like it's lunchtime.
so how are they?
Back with here.
I know they're like coming out at the same time. These two characters. I'm wondering how they're like related in any way, I guess. I don't think Dylan's in the school or anything that he has, or the martial arts school. We already reacted to Dylan. Go check that out if you haven't already, if this is your first time watching this. But yeah, go check that out on the channel. Okay, I feel like this was a simple one. It definitely had, this was more in the Hoyoverse Zenless Zone Zero style. Again, not saying anything bad about the EP, just saying that the EP was very different from the traditional style. I don't know if maybe they had a different team do it, or if they wanted to try experimenting a little bit with the EP, but this was very like traditional Hoyoverse Zenless Zone Zero humor and whatnot, right? I really liked, I mean, I like how it starts off. I like the humor here off the bat. I think that's really funny. With a character like Banyue, like it's really, I don't know, he looks like a scary character, but then when you add humor to him like this, it just makes it light and fun, right? And I think that's what they're trying to go with. Okay, and then the transition here, where he like lifts her hand up a little bit more just to show like form. I think that's so cool of a transition to this, and him like training his students and everything. So, okay, I don't know what's going on with these disturbances at the school. I don't know if there's anything going on with that that's related to the lore or anything. If there's something I need to know about the disturbances at the school, please drop it in the comments. I'd be interested to know what's going on there. Okay, and then I honestly thought the second half of this video where we actually have him fighting is so honestly cool. Like you could see it in an actual anime. It reminded me of like Dragon Ball Z fights almost a little bit. Obviously Dragon Ball Z fights are a little different, but just any sort of fight in an anime. And I thought it was really, really well done. But you can see here, he's really just training people and, you know, at the school, I presume, to be able to rescue, you know, civilians in trouble around this, you know, around the city. So yeah, he's trying to do good. From the EP though, there's a lot of talk about in the lyrics of like good and evil and like just two opposites of each other. So I don't know if there's something about like balance related to his character or having balance. I think that would make sense with his like martial arts kind of background. I know balance is like a key thing. So I don't know if that's the idea here, or maybe he has an evil past, but he's now good. Maybe he's like an evil, he was like created evil, but now he's become good. I don't know what's going on with this character, but I thought regardless, this character demo was very, very fun. And I was right about him being like a fighting game character. It very much is in line with, if you guys know Doomfist from the Overwatch game, everybody's like, oh, he belongs in a fighting game. He literally looks like a fighting game character, and he, you know, yeah, he just straight up, it's just a character that looks like a fighting game character. He has a lot of fighting game abilities in that game as well. So I'm gonna guess as well from what we see in the character demo that Banyue also has a lot of fighting game kind of style with his attacks and everything. All right, everybody, this was fun. I'm gonna do more of these. I know we have here, actually, let me go take a look. I know we have more to take a look at here in Zenless Zone Zero. We got the Zhao EP, and then we have this other new character. I'm not gonna butcher their name, but we'll be doing that shortly as well. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I'll eventually get to these reactions here pretty soon. And then of course, go ahead and check out my other gacha reactions or the other content on the channel, and subscribe to the channel. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Bye.